channel. I am still Whitney, still the same weird face, and still running a little shop on the internet called Smoking Glue Gun. And today, we're playing with some clay. I haven't showed you guys my clay skills yet, so I figured, why not take a dabble into the chaos of making clay earrings, since I need to restock for upcoming shows anyway. Also, I pre-apologize for the echo-ness. I am at an Airbnb in Wilmington, North Carolina. The echo-ness is the technical term. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and don't forget to leave a like and hit the bell to be notified of all future uploads. Let's get started. Fucking rogue ass voiceover. Hold on, let me do this voiceover real quick. I don't remember. Oh, we're making tiny clay foods that were, oh God, I need to see. That's just a box of shame is what that is. My Rubbermaid of shame. Oh no. Okay. So hold on. So here's the thing. Like, I know that I need to be more organized with things. I do. I absolutely do. But like, I don't have a good place to store everything right now. So just everything goes in a box. That's just how it works. I just put it all in a box and it's fine. And we're just gonna deal with the fact that it's all in a box. And it's fine. This is gonna be bad. Okay, so fun fact. In order to make all the food, I find it easiest to break it down by color. And then I abandon that halfway through this process because there's voices. Fuck, was not expecting the voice. Oh my God. It scared the living shit out of me. Fuck. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, I try to do this by color. So I start with the lightest color and then work my way to the darkest color. And then again, partway through, I completely abandoned that plan because when I made these, it was late. I was tired because somebody really wants his footage earlier in the week. And I'm doing my best to accommodate, but I am only one person. I did have someone this weekend who was rather amused. They're like, wait, so I don't understand. How do you make it? It's like, I have to sculpt it all by hand. And they're like, but how? It's like masochism, I guess. I don't fucking know.
People might mistake me for some kind of a masochist, which isn't true.
The worst part is rewatching this and just realizing the nonsense that I have said. I need the yellow for burgers, which means I need my little square cutter because I have to chop out some pieces of cheese. It's a totally fucking normal sentence to say. Side note, cutting the little butter squares that you see me doing right now is super fun because I use a tiny anti-butter square cutter and then I slice it down. Then I have to use an X-Acto blade and cut it even smaller because I have to make itty bitty pads of butter for the tops of my waffles. That'll make sense when I get to the waffles. I haven't made the waffles yet. Just patience. Oh, also fun facts. I pulled the yellow away thinking I was done with the yellow. I wasn't done with the yellow. We're gonna come back to the yellow. But first we need the light brown and we're gonna make a lot of crap out of the light brown. God damn it. I literally am gonna have to look up a reference for a hot dog because like my brain can't remember what a hot dog bun looks like right now. I don't like the face you just made. Hold on, and we're just gonna real quick grab that. I mean, what the fuck? Why is it perfect? Like hamburger bun is easier because I can just like slice out the bottom bun. These are gonna be beefier than my original hamburgers were. Tell me that's the same size. Are you? Yes. So I realized the top of my cupcakes is roughly the size I need for the top of my burgers. So I'm using a muffin top to make a hamburger top. The buns are a little too thick to do that. So new solution, roll out the buns again and make them a little smaller. It's also one of the things I've noticed with clay is that like as I'm working, it looks bad for a while. And like it just looks bad, but there's always a shift and then suddenly it doesn't look bad anymore. Also, hey, fun sex, that's fucking not what I meant to say at all. I'm a fucking mess, man. Like, I'm just a grade A certified fucking crazy ass mess. I meant to say fun facts and instead I said fun sex. I mean, like, that's a different kind of fun, I suppose. Not that I would know right now. Oh my God. Like, I'm real glad I'm not a mom and I don't have any intentions of becoming a parent anytime soon because one day a child would find these videos and be like, oh no. Hashtag forever single. Oh God, no, that gets cut out. That gets absolutely fucking cut out. Just because I talked to you about it doesn't mean I want to talk to the internet at large about it. Otherwise, I'll just have to talk about how you're like, your thing is I forgot that part of the conversation. So in case you can't tell from the way that the footage is jumping around, making stuff out of clay takes a long time. So I wasn't gonna bore you with the whole process. More specifically, Josh wasn't gonna bore you with the whole process because like, let's just applause for Josh. Josh is good people. But yeah, it takes a lot of time. But yeah, just the sculpting part took about 2 hours. Oh, so there was a lady who came to the show this weekend who was so sweet and she's bought earrings for me before. She's a vendor, but she makes, like, she does bakery stuff. So whenever she's selling her cupcakes, she likes wearing my cupcake earrings. I just deeply appreciate Josh's, oh, that's funny. Like, he was actually paying attention to a damn word that I said. He wasn't. In my distress. So she was like, yeah, no, I have the red velvet and I have the chocolate and I really wanted the Pride ones because we're coming up on Pride month. And I was like, oh, okay, I can totally hook you up. I got you. I originally used to make my taco earrings slightly differently, and I've changed it recently. I made them supreme, which is ridiculous because I don't like supreme tacos, which according to some people is blasphemy. Well, I like the tomatoes. I don't like the sour cream. But everyone kept asking me to add sour cream to my taco earrings, so I did. There's that. Look at that. Look, sour cream. I wish I had like a way to like keep my hot dog buns consistent because they're really not. Random other side tangents, since I'm doing a really bad job of explaining to you how I'm actually making what I'm making. But when I make the cupcakes, I actually use my large ball tool. That sounds bad. I do a little indent on the underside of the frosting because it sort of shapes it, makes it easier to adhere to the top of the muffin top. I also don't know how you take any of my nonsense and make it fucking usable. I genuinely don't. Oh, this is the Doritos. Okay, so the Doritos is my first time making them. It was surprisingly easy. I used an aluminum foil to get the texture, and then I wanted to try and like curve them a little bit to make them look imperfect. And then I sprinkled them with a bunch of different clay pastels to get like the little spots of color. And then I gently tapped them initially with a paintbrush to blend the color in. They didn't like the way that looked. So then I just sort of pressed it into the chaos that was on my mat to get like that color palette texture of a Dorito. Personally, I think it turned out pretty good. And this is what everything looks like before it goes into the oven. It all looks so pretty. Look at it. Look at all the yummy foods. Don't eat the foods. Don't eat the foods. Eating the foods, bad idea. Now I've already partially glazed most of these, but I didn't film the first part of that. I only filmed part of glazing because again, glazing goes super fast. I use a glaze that just dries naturally in the air. Almost the last part of doing this is I have to glaze them and then let it dry for about 20 minutes, and then I can attach all the jewelry hardware. And then we get to do the last step, which is actually putting the earrings together, which honestly goes pretty quick. The hardest ones are the Doritos because I have to put a jump ring through the tiny little hole that I drilled through with my Dremel. That just takes a little bit of time. The rest of them, it's just using a set of pliers, opening up the hole on the actual earring hook and sliding it onto the eyelet, which was baked into the clay. Then you're pretty much done. It's just time consuming. I think the whole process to make all of the earrings that I made was in total about 4.5 hours. But yeah, we made it. We made it to the end. We did it. So yeah, those are my tiny clay foods. I have so much fun making them. If you come to see me at any of my shows, I will have all of my clay foods with me in person, and I'm working on getting them up to the shop soon. So when they are available, they'll be at smokingglueguns.com, where you can find all of my stuff, and hopefully soon my clay earrings as well. I also want to take a quick second and say thank you to all of my patrons. You guys help me do what I do, and if you want to check out my Patreon and help continue to support this channel, you can find it in the links down below. That's all for now. I will see you guys in the next one. See you later, glue sticks. Mwah.